What's up, motherfuckers? I was just gonna wipe the table off with that because I had to put my laptop down. It's Monday. No one is here yet, but we're here.
And the rain was here tonight. It was
Yeah.
quite rainy this afternoon.
Our whole table was wet. Doug just put his laptop in it. That was great. And our seats were wet, so I don't have a cushion tonight. It's not going the way we
it's Monday. We
much
have
like the rest of our lives
Monday
not
blast.
going the way we had planned it to go. So I don't want to ask everybody about their weekend, but everybody is not here yet. So welcome to Marital Hate.
It's their prerogative.
They could be on YouTube.
Oh.
We can't count the YouTubers. We can only count the Facebookers.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, because it goes to YouTube though, right?
It goes to YouTube, but our count is only Facebook. So anyway, this is a podcast that we do live Monday through Friday, although we're currently considering going to Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9 p.m. We would love to hear your thoughts about that. So anyway, we do a live podcast. It's interactive. And the people that watch the podcast have all become friends with one another. It's adorable.
It's called community.
Community.
Folks.
Community.
Not to be confused with communism. Not to be confused
Why
with
would you confuse it with communism?
chlamydia.
What's wrong with you? We don't have chlamydia. I don't have chlamydia. Do you have chlamydia?
A commune. It doesn't.
Oh God, we want a commune, but we don't want chlamydia.
Not to be confused.
I'd be willing to have chlamydia if I could live in a commune.
The Commodores from the 1970s.
Do you think that what's the correlation between chlamydia and living in commune life?
I think they just spread it around in those things.
Like at the villages?
Yeah, exactly like that.
Side note, there's an island off of Florida with a completely off-grid home there for 3.2 mil. Anybody want to write your girl a check?
When you live on an island, there's no Chipotle, there's no Target, there's no Indian food.
First of all, the house is wide open.
Well, that's your fault. That's your fault.
Okay, when was the last time we went to Chipotle?
Yeah, because we have to go on Del Prado, and that's dangerous.
No, we've ordered from Chipotle, and it's been shitty every fucking time.
Well, when you get Chipotle delivery, it's not as good.
Have we had Chipotle in person since we've been out here?
I went to the one in Naples with Wes when we went to the beach. It was fantastic.
We had 3-pepper burrito. It was cold, and we ate it there. But anyway, the podcast is live and interactive. We'll hope you interact with us. If you interact after the podcast, you comment or whatever.
You should have luck.
That's not true.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my God, that is not true. You comment later. We still interact with you. But you just don't get your comment pulled up on the screen. So we had so anyway, we're married. I'm Stacy. This is Doug. We don't hate each other. We're just married to each other.
That's just a misnomer.
But sometimes we bicker.
Oh, we bicker all the time.
We can be bickersony. We see the world through very different viewpoints. And
calm, cool, and collected, and you you are all over the place.
He's on crack. Doug is on crack. Actual crack.
No, actual crack.
Where do you have your crack rocks? Where do you keep them?
I don't have any crack rocks.
How much do you pay for one crack rock?
That's $200.
Buy one, get one free, which you would not get unless you watched Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Dee and Dennis go on welfare. One of our favorite episodes. Tracy says, hello, peeps. Hello, Tracy.
Hello, Tracy Marie.
Pretty girl. How is she's starting week number 2
at
her new old job.
How's that going?
And I'm hoping that Trace and Beck and family have sat down and had a serious conversation about moving to Florida. Island, 3.2 mil. Just saying. Dude, if we put in 5, right?
Tracy can use her trust fund.
We put in 5. They put in 5. Charlie
5 million?
Yeah, Charlie puts in 5. Who else do we know that could put in 5?
500.
Yeah. I don't know how you get that financed, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because we don't have 500.
We're getting an island. We're gonna buy an island. We don't have any money.
No, but
we're gonna live with Charlie.
Yeah, but it's an island.
Who is accustomed to living without certain creature comforts.
Yeah, I'm not living without creature comforts.
And the whole island will smell like coffee.
He doesn't enjoy coffee.
Yes, he does.
I said he does enjoy coffee.
Oh, yes. I thought you said he doesn't drink coffee. I'm like, what, are you crazy?
He does enjoy coffee. Yeah. But you like to jump to the conclusion of arguing with your wife.
I just can't hear for shit.
And also, you like to jump to the conclusion of arguing with your wife.
Oh, that's your bicker.
Trace says, so far, so good. Not much has changed.
No.
Well, that could be a good thing or a bad thing, depending on how you look at it. We haven't been ringing the marital hate bell lately. We really should.
No, we should.
Does that Venus flytrap look like he's been getting something to eat?
I don't think he's got anything to eat yet.
Let's see how many are open and how many are closed.
I don't know. They're all one.
Well, that one's eating another one.
Yeah. That's
pull it out of there. Don't eat your brother.
Yeah. Well, we have to get some.
Show them the plant.
This is a Venus flytrap, everybody. Let's look at it.
It looks like a bunch of vaginas in rage.
Vagina with lashes.
Is that what I look like in the living room when I'm doing yoga with no clothes on?
Yes, That's exactly what it is. You and 9 of your friends, all in a circle, catching the sun's rays with your vaginas.
You can just show them. That we could be in a circle doing yoga together. I mean, other people might want to wear clothes. I just don't. I find them to be obtrusive. So this one's almost closed, but this one's closing on his friend.
Well, they'll work it out. A little known fact that the Venus flytrap is an endangered species plant.
We're bringing it back.
They're illegal to take from the wild, but these are captive bred, and also they are native to the southeast of the United States.
I will say this: I find that all these little plants that we buy are root bound when we get them, and we are so behind on our fucking gardening right now. It's not even funny. We were supposed to do it this weekend, but what did we do? I don't even remember. What did you guys do?
I ended up having a really bad headache on Saturday.
That's right. Saturday was 10 to Doug's headache day. I think I dealt with some financial stuff, chilled out, watched a little Virgin River. By the way, don't go there. Virgin River is a terrible place.
Well, first of all,
people losing babies left and right, fires, fake pregnancies, drug deals, fentanyl.
Oh, and then the pregnancy ends, and then a new pregnancy comes, and then there's this woman.
Everybody fucking dies and has diseases there. I think that there's something in the water. Maybe it was a missile.
That's because that doctor is half off his rocker.
The doctor's not
I don't know if
anybody
watched the show, but
if you don't watch Virgin River, it's like a soap opera set in the mountains.
It's Yellowstone for the Hallmark crowd.
And actually, that was Saturday, and then on Sunday we watched the Bills game, and we need to talk about the NFL. But if you want to talk about dramas, television dramas, oh fuck the NFL! Everybody's gone crazy because of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, like going bonkers. What do you think about that?
I think it's good because nobody remembers Tom and Giselle.
I don't think anybody remembered Tom and Giselle, but whatever. Trace said Yellowstone for the low budget crowd. I don't know. We haven't watched Yellowstone, so we
started to watch it, and it was like,
and we were like half an episode in, and all you. That's not true. We were half an episode in, and all you did was bitch and moan, so I shut it off. And I was like, I'll watch this sometime when Doug's doing something else because he's making this a terrible experience for me.
I apologize for making that a terrible
Really?
experience. Yeah, I do.
All right, well, that's sometimes a thing.
Oh, we did watch though on Saturday.
I was talking about the football, but okay.
Well, I remember what we did Saturday, so I'm trying to.
Okay, go ahead.
We watched Love Is Blind, the new season.
Yeah, but we're halfway through.
And there's a lady
they cut you off
with no chin.
Yeah, he doesn't like her. She's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, by the way. Trace says, I remember Tom and Giselle. I will never forget. Well, they're trying to forget.
Never forget how he abandoned the Patriots and abandoned his wife for football, and he had a kid with some other chick.
Talk about negative energy. Yeah. Jesus Christ. I'm talking about you.
Oh.
I'm talking about you, Doug. So I wanted to talk. So yes, we watched Love Is Blind. I was trying to segue into the football thing. Thought we were going there. We're circling back again.
I'm sorry if my random thoughts don't go with your random thoughts.
No, it wasn't a random thought. I intentionally segued.
Okay, segue.
Oh my God. Where's the bell when we need it?
It's over there.
In any case, A Love Is Blind new season is quite gripping. It's absolute smut. But I do think that there is value in getting to know someone from a distance before you're like all like fucking shit. Why are you?
You're going to date person's 4 tables over. So you love your mom? Are you nice to the wait staff? Okay. Then the next date you're like 3 tables over.
What are you talking about? No, this is blind. They're not like
you said from a distance.
Yeah, I mean.
So I was thinking like a physical distance. You see them.
No, but if you've watched the television show, so you're aware that they put.
Yeah, right. There's a.
So they're not fucking, and they can't even see each other. They just
should have a glory hole on that show. You know what? It would help move things along.
I don't even know what to say about that.
So they don't have the glory hole, and they sit there in opposite rooms
All right. Let's just chime in for a second. Anne says, hello, fellow haters.
Hello.
And I believe it's only master haters tonight. Oh, no, there's 8 people watching.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people.
So we got some master haters in the house.
And
Tracy and Ann.
some lurkers.
And we got a bunch of lurkers. Lurkers, shout out. Tracy says, I am sorry, Doug is hilarious. Yeah, he is hilarious, but me more so.
But imagine living with it. Like, imagine living with either one of us. Like, you guys the last 5 minutes.
Actually, it's really funny because my friend Nicole, who is so nice to me when we moved to Walpole, she came over to my house. Her daughter came over for my daughter's birthday party.
Yeah.
And on my youngest daughter Noelle's birthday, I was making snow because her birthday's right before Christmas. And so I made it snow inside my house, and she said, "This is why you can't find a man." And then I met you, and needless to say, that if my daughter were in Florida, this place would be covered in snow on December 19th. I don't know how we would do that. We do have that Florida snow that grows in our grass, but
we'll do something.
Well,
it'll be cocaine.
Not really a problem.
Cocaine.
We haven't seen her in quite
We're gonna go to Miami and get some cocaine.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if we could afford that much cocaine, Doug.
Well.
I mean, we do use the baking soda and water to make a nice no-see-um powder.
Right. Well,
and
it's like that.
When you wear it, right, it helps
it flakes off.
Here's the no-see-um: baking soda, clove oil, and water. You make a little paste. You put it on yourself. The problem is, if it flakes off, the clove is numbing. Flakes off throughout your house. Looks like there's cocaine everywhere.
Cocaine.
So you know. Trace says, no, Becky and I are essentially you both. We are hilarious like you two. We'll get a fucking podcast then, Trace. Yeah. We have to talk actually. So I
want to see Becky on a podcast.
I want to see Becky. I don't think she exists.
No, she exists. I've seen her. I've got pictures of her, but she's really blurry like Bigfoot.
You think they're one and the same. I don't think any woman wants to be compared to Bigfoot. What the fuck is wrong?
No, when you take a picture of Becky and it's like blurry, she's like.
Well, you used to think Becky and Tracy were the same person. You should.
Well, because I never saw them together.
I've met Tracy. I know for a fact that Tracy exists.
And I've met Becky, so I know that she exists. So
you don't know because you can't tell them apart.
I never saw them together. I must have seen them together.
The same person. I'm gonna need proof that Becky exists.
I must have seen them together in Newport.
Oh
wait, what if it's like a sitcom and Tracy runs in the back, puts on the other glasses, comes out, and she's like,
they look very different. I don't know.
No, they
based on their pictures. I don't know how you ever fucked that one up. I think you were just being lesbian racist.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I don't. All right, I don't like that kind.
You shouldn't even joke about that.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. Look at this man.
We love the gays. We love the lesbians. We love everybody. We joke about everybody.
All
we
kind
love
of skin
everybody.
colors.
People
with legs, no legs.
Yeah, no, small people, little people. We love everybody.
Stumpy arms, midgets.
Even if you have like this thing on your arms, we still love you.
You have flabby arms. Extra skin, we like. Weird mole on your face, we'll take you. Let's see. Sty. If you get a sty, we'll take you.
Sty? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I want people with styes watching the show. If you have a sty, please stop watching right now. Go put a warm compress on your eye. Take your sty.
Vitiligo people would love vitiligo.
Oh, I actually think
they're fine.
Can I tell you? I think people with vitiligo are really.
Oh, absolutely. I think
it's like sexy.
It's so interesting. Yeah, it's so like.
Side note,
because everybody's boring. Like I just decided that I am too boring. I am too boring, even though I look like George Clooney.
So many things. So many things to share with you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Becky said to embrace the pink pie. I don't really know what you're talking about. Is this what you're talking about?
You don't have to tell me twice, Beck.
Wait, lick it. Lick it.
Lick one. But it'll eat my tongue.
Lick it.
Then I'll have less of tongue. I'll be like,
lick it.
Then I'll be one of the misfits that has to come to the store. Do you have no tongue, half a tongue?
Too dare me like a
your dentures.
I'm gonna lick it.
Tongue in a. Oh, I don't like chemicals, but I'm gonna stick my tongue in a.
It's a plant.
I don't know where I got lime from.
I didn't get it from sticking my tongue in a Venus flytrap.
Yeah, well.
All right. Well, I want to talk about so many things I can't even. We're all over the fucking place. So let's do it chronologically. Friday we did the podcast and then we collapsed and went to sleep.
It was
Are we becoming like?
We're becoming Florida old people. We're gonna start eating dinner at 1 p.m. The early bird.
I've been waking up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. It hasn't been good. I didn't feel good on Saturday, but you felt worse than I did. So I tried my best to support you and rest.
You did a very good job.
But Saturday. So sorry, what we're forgetting the key point. By the way, the new name for the pink pie is a Venus flytrap. I don't even know what a pink pie is. I feel like I keep learning new words that I have to look up. I think it's on Urban Dictionary. We're going to circle back to Urban Dictionary. No, some are purple.
Some.
Well, go ahead, brown.
Some are pink on the inside. brownie on the outside.
Mine looks like roast beef.
Oh my goodness.
What? Why are you looking like that?
Mine
you know what it
looks
looks
like
like. Do you need me to show you again?
No, I'll just go to the boar's head counter.
I don't even know what to say. I think it's like rare roast beef, but which is funny because you don't like anything rare, but you seem to like to eat puss a lot. You're doing that face. All right. Well, I think it has something to do with vagina. Tracy says, so you do know what a pig pie is, laughing my ass off. Vagina, I think, is pink pie greater than Stacey Hayes. That's gross. You're telling me my vagina is gross? I don't know what to tell you. It is what it is. We lost 6 of our viewers. Oh, well. Okay. So Saturday we Saturday we woke up super early. I woke up super early, and then we had to straighten up a little bit because the mechanic was coming. And so I was just going to do my journaling and my meditation and then clean up. But it's a good thing I just journaled and then cleaned up because the guys got here pretty early. Although they never came in the house. So I don't even know why we were cleaning the house. We did. We gave them beverages. We told them to help themselves to the fridge. I handed them ice creams and beverages and Dr. Peppers. The one guy didn't speak any English, but he knew about Coca-Cola. Or he knew a little English. So anyway, Tony Rodriguez, it's called
relation.
All around auto repair. They come to your house if you are in the greater Southwest Florida area. I don't know specifically what towns he does, but he lives in Lehigh and we're at Cape Coral. He came in and did synthetic oil changes on the Jeep and the Volvo, new battery in the Volvo, brakes on the Jeep, plugged the spare on the Jeep, filled all the tires up. Grand total of, drum roll please, I think I posted this already, $640 to come to my freaking house.
I just realized something that we have in Florida. There's a chiropractor that will come to you. The mechanic will come to you.
Yeah. Mobile mechanics are a pretty big deal down here. There's a lot of them, but this mobile chiropractor thing I think is state of the art. So if you happen to be in the Daytona to St. Augustine to Orlando area,
or as we Southwest Florida people call it, Florida's ghetto coast. I came up with that one today when I was talking to her. I was talking to Christina's husband. I'm like, yeah, we'll go there if I ever come over to the ghetto coast, which is not the ghetto coast. It's very nice over there.
They live in a bougie as shit neighborhood. In any case, we have many businesses that we encourage y'all to support. I got to tell you, all around auto maintenance, Tony, absolutely phenomenal. Can't say enough nice things about them. Of course, Vitamin C Mobile Chiropractic. She was my chiropractor going way back to Situate, and she's one of my closest friends.
She's on her second Doug logo, by the way.
She is. She's gotten her second Doug logo, and which she's.
I start charging after the third one.
No, you'll never charge Christina because she's gotten me discounts on my supplements. She gets all of her clients discounts on her supplements. So if you're looking for discounted supplements, she hooked me up with a discount on my Q-Link, and actually, I don't think she got me a discount because the discount I got on my own was higher than her discount.
Oh, there you go.
But I did order it through her.
Just popped her bubble.
And then my Biomat as well. So that's a business we support. We love these Ranadon spot speakers. You used yours on Saturday while you're cleaning.
I was cleaning up.
So our friend Uriel has this little speaker we talked about before. It's in the house right now, but it's called a Ranadon spot speaker. They're like $50. They're like a Beats speaker, but like way smaller and way more aesthetically pleasing.
They sound good too.
They sound really good. So anyway, I highly recommend it. And moving forward, he's looking at making them magnetic and water resistant. So we'll see what happens.
We haven't heard from him,
but they're cheap for now. I should reach out. Trace says nom nom nom, and then Anne says roast beef. So every time I order, I have to think of your vagina. Look at yours.
Welcome to the club.
What do you think it looks like?
By the way, there's
hey, welcome to the club.
No, never mind that. We went. I just found out that the Kelly's roast beef is opening down in Naples. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Which is closer than Santa Barbara.
It's so hot out tonight. I want to go in the pool, but I'm not going to.
It's the pool went down a little bit in the degree situation.
What's the temperature now?
Nah, you don't want to know. Just jump in there. It's like 83, but it'll bounce back.
83. Oh no! What will we do with
it? Rained like cats and dogs here tonight. Like we had a lightning strike. Power went out for a few minutes, came back on, and so it was rough going here.
Just trying to go through it all chronologically, though.
Sorry. Yeah, we're talking about roast beef.
Saturday.
The
mechanic came. We were very happy with him. We gave them snacks. Doug had a headache. Doug rested. I believe Doug, when he wakes up sore, needs to stop immediately and do some stretches. When you start to feel something coming on where you're not feeling well, be it a pain or an illness, stop what you're doing immediately and nip it in the fucking bud. That's what I think.
Or you can stop hammer time.
Okay, but I'm also being completely serious here.
Why do we have to be serious ever?
Oh, I have so many things to say to that.
We went from roast beef vaginas to now we're all serious.
No, I'm not saying I'm being all serious.
I can't talk about hammer time.
Oh my God. You can talk about whatever the fuck you want, but I'm saying that if you feel something coming on, as somebody with a chronic illness who pushed through and pushed through and pushed through for years and years and years, it takes a toll on your nervous system. It takes longer to recover if you wait to treat than if you deal with it when you nip it in the bud. So I don't think you being in agonizing pain.
Yeah, we're not fun.
And being miserable is a laughing matter. I want you to feel better. So when you wake up, I want you to do stretches. I want you to, if you wake up in pain, I want you to do stretches. I want you to take, turmeric. I want you to, let me massage it. This is the first time in 10 years he let me touch him. Like we use a sheet and a glory hole because he never lets me fucking touch him. He's like weird. Like it's so weird. So that was, so Saturday. So we basically chilled out. We didn't really do much. We watched Love is Blind.
Yeah.
Tried to deal with your pain. You finally let me rub your shoulder. I think we played some cribbage.
Yeah.
Sunday.
I
was hoping to get some gardening done. That didn't happen. We had some white trash carbonara. It was not a very exciting weekend. Sunday we got up with big plans to watch the Bills game. So we went to the Bills backer bar, Ron Dow's in Fort Myers. Shout out to the staff there. They do a fantastic job. If you go, make sure you overtip your server because you're sitting there at a table for like 4 fucking hours. Plus you have to get there super early to even get a table.
They have to put up with us yahoos ringing
our cowbells. We were there at 11:30 and the line was out the building.
Yeah. Well, they weren't open yet. So there was a line in front of the building. And then it just increasingly got longer and longer.
Yes. But again, at 11:30, there's a line.
For a 1 o'clock game.
So then so everybody just kind of hangs out. And it's tough because we don't drink. Well, I mean, we'll have an occasional cocktail, but we're not drinkers, right? So like if you go and you're ordering beers all day, great. Yeah. You're going to drive home, but okay. But we're not really drinkers, so we just drop a 20 for a tip.
We had I got to tell you that the food we went last time, it was okay.
By the way, our tab is like $40. We dropped.
And so this time we split a cauliflower crust pizza with pepperoni, bacon, and pineapple. It was maybe one of the best pizzas I've ever had. Definitely it's in my top 10. Yeah,
it was a very good pizza, and it was relatively healthy. And while we were in line, these kids are all playing charades with their phones on their head. And we are like now invested in watching them play. And we're getting angry because they're not giving the right answers to each other. Then we started playing and Doug picked 90s songs. And the problem is Doug doesn't know 90s songs. And then he was trying to like guess what the song was instead of just making me say the words that are the song. Do you know what I mean? Like,
right. What I should have done is gave it to you if you got like the Whitney Houston. Like Whitney Houston, there was like a song that I never heard of.
Yeah, but you don't have, but it's the point is that it's not about it, like if the song is Hypnotized by Biggie Small, which is what I did because I knew that you wouldn't know it, I would go like this.
Right.
And you would know, oh, Hypnotize, which is how you got it.
Okay. But I didn't know how to
But you don't have to give, it doesn't have to be to the song. You just have to get the person to say it.
Okay.
So anyway, they were playing that. So we were kind of armchair quarterbacking their little game. Yeah. And then Tracy says that our pizza sounds delicious. So
it was unbelievable.
Again, I was trying to get chronological. We haven't gotten to the pizza yet. We're still in the line. Sorry. But so we made friends in line.
Yes, we did.
Cheryl, who we ended up actually sitting with, she was delightful.
Fantastic.
Cheryl, who nice. Comes back and forth every week to bartend.
Yeah, she bartends. She's
a little snowbird. We're looking forward to meeting her husband, John. It's probably not going to be for a few weeks. She did like a post on Marital Hate, so she may be here somewhere. Then I gave a speech to I started chatting with this girl. She goes, oh, you gave me money last week for the raffle tickets. Yeah. They had raffle tickets for charity.
And she won something.
And I won a Bill's koozie. And so I said, oh, well, that's because Doug's job is to work hard and make a lot of money. And my job is to spend all of it. Which is funny because Doug doesn't really have a job.
Which was quote from your aunt.
I'm going to get there. Okay. I'm going to get there. But
look who's
there.
This.
She is.
Look who's here.
We were just talking about you. Cheryl is here, you guys. She was a delight.
And she was also watching the people play their charade game on their head.
We were all like chiming in. We're like, geez, these kids don't know anything. No, the kids did a good job. There was stuff we'd never heard of. I'm like, what's a Choco Taco?
Oh, that's off an ice cream truck. Choco
I would have to look
pizza strips. I didn't know.
Pizza strips.
Speaking of, I didn't even think to offer Cheryl any of our pizza, but she had her own stuff going on. So
she had like a whole mozzarella sticks and quesadillas. People are, we should have offered to share food. I actually was going to pick up her tab, but she's taking separate checks.
Yeah, well, you
cool,
spoke too soon, Cheryl.
I would buy you lunch. So maybe next time we'll bet.
But I will say this about Cheryl: she was head to toe Bill's.
Oh, she had like the best Bill's outfit of the night. Super nice lady, really great energy. And when y'all come down, we'll take you to the Bills game, and you can maybe meet her. And,
or not.
Hopefully her husband, because he'll be down soon. So we met Cheryl. She was a fucking delight. And then the people behind us, so the girl was like, hey, you were trying to give me money last week for charity, of course. And I explained to her that Doug's job is to work hard and make a lot of money. And my job is to spend all of it. Now, if you are a regular of the podcast, you know, Doug lost his job last year and he's started his own company. We've started our own company. And
yes, it's an Avon distributor. You should buy the skin no, it's not. I'm just joking.
That Doug's it's Gear Creative, douglasgear.com, for branding, logos, that kind of thing. So he has one client that he's pretty busy with, but invoices are slow to be paid.
No bueno, yeah.
So it's kind of a challenge. We's broke, but that's okay. But I still tell that joke. And where it came from is in 1989. My grandfather was a very cheap man. And he was, his family owned a farm in post-depression era. He was born in 1919. Like so he was a very frugal man. He also had 6 children and supported them on a single income. They took vacations and all that stuff. So, he was wise. So he had said, he was very upset that my aunt had bought a station wagon. So she bought I think it was a GMC.
I thought you said it was a Ford LTD, which is,
I don't know. It was a red leather station wagon.
Red leather station wagon.
Red inside, and then
burgundy.
Wood paneling on the outside all the way back. You get to sit out the back window and make faces at people and whatnot. In any case, my grandfather was livid that she had the audacity to buy this car. By the way, they drove this car until it had well over 400,000 miles on it, sold it. And the only reason that car is not running today is because the woman who bought it fell asleep at the wheel and flipped it like 4 times. Side note, they ran it with synthetic oil, which is why we put synthetic oil in our cars. Jeep's still going 210,000 miles.
Who might argue?
Volvo still goes.
I used to put only premium gas in my car because it said on the thing, only premium gas.
Okay, well, I don't do things because I'm told to do them. I do things because they work.
Volvo would never steer me wrong.
Okay.
The fine Swedes at Volvo.
So all of your Swedish friends are lovely. But I told them the story, and I said, well, so my aunt, fucking deadpan, looks at my grandfather and says, Jim's job is to work hard and make a lot of money. My job is to spend all of it. I know the old man was going to fucking keel over and die right then. In any case, it's kind of like a running commentary that's how things go around here. But it was interesting because the girl and I got talking, and she tells her boyfriend, and she's laughing, and he's telling his family, who I don't think spoke much English. And they were very nice. And she tells me he's 20 years older than her. And or he's 42 and she's like 25 or something. So it's a pretty big gap. And I go, because I said, well, it could go either way. Like you whatever you decide for your relationship, the woman could be the one that works hard and makes a lot of money, and the man spends all of it. Whatever you guys want to do. And he liked that. And then I found out the age difference, and I'm like, well, wait a minute, no, you have to do the work.
I thought you were going with it. It's like if it went the other way, she'd be dating a toddler, like a 3 or 4 year old. What
the hell am I going to do with a 3 or 4 year old?
I don't know what that girl wants to do with a 3 or 4 year old, but it's
no. You can be young and date someone older, and
but you can't date a toddler.
That would be creepy. No, I mean, you can't.
No, I don't think you can.
I think it depends on what state you live in. It's not my bad.
Oh, there are no rules here in Florida, as I said.
No, I don't think you can date actually, Florida is really doing everything they can to deal with the trafficking. It's really a problem nationally.
That is not good.
Okay, so Trace says fantastic. I don't know what she's saying. It's fantastic, but I'm glad.
Maybe your story about your aunt.
Yeah,
a burgundy.
You just keep that as your motto. Just it's really nobody's business what you spend your money on.
Dating a toddler is frowned upon.
Yes, that's good. I'm glad that dating a toddler is frowned upon. Although sometimes Doug feels like he's married to a toddler.
Well, you do a lot of toddler things,
like walking around naked,
like you don't even know that clothes like
don't give a flying fuck about really anything. No, and so we watched the Bills game, and damn you fucking people. First of all, y'all know I could give a shit about football. Like, I think it's the stupidest thing in the whole world. But I do like people coming together in a positive way. I do like shopping for cute outfits that have the Bill stuff on them. Again, Cheryl had the cutest Bills outfit ever. She had like a little Bills dress. Yeah. She had Bills earrings. She had Bills.
Never seen anything.
Bracelets on both hands and Bills flip flops. She looks super cute.
Bill's toenail polish.
I didn't see her
toes. She had the whole red, white, and blue thing going. Yeah.
Creepy foot fetish do you have? Why are you looking so deadly at Cheryl's feet?
I was looking down to avoid people thinking that you spend all of my money and announce it to the line of people.
You don't have any money to spend. No, I don't know if you're aware of that. I spent it all.
You know why? Because you spent it.
But I do like. Okay, I like the sense of community.
Very good sense.
I like that. I like that the Bills do a tremendous. The Bills Mafia, which by the way, they're not really mobbed up. The Bills Mafia does a tremendous amount of charity. So I'm really proud to be part of that. I like the energy of people coming together. But I will tell you, when I ever said to the line of people outside the bar waiting to get in line, covered head to toe in their Bills outfits, some of which were tailgating in their pounded beers in the park.
Yeah, they were pre-gaming.
They're pre-gaming. When I ever said, I don't care who wins as long as they have fun, that crowd turned fast. I thought I was going to have to run for my life.
Yeah.
But much like my stepson getting me into Big Brother, fucker.
Now you're in.
God damn it, Nolan. Now I'm into this whole football nonsense. Yeah. And it was good. I mean, it was a great game. And the way that they do it, this wonderful woman, Mary, I think she kind of organizes the thing from the Bills backer side, and then she has a partnership with the restaurant. I don't think she makes any money. She just brings little bells for cowbells for everybody. Yeah. She's always dressed to the nines. She leads the charge. It's just great. And usually her grandson does the BILLS, but a little girl named Caroline did it, and she was adorable.
Yeah, it was her big moment.
She was there with her dad and her stepmom, and she was at first very nice people. At first, she was incredibly shy, and then by the end, that girl
was
doing laps around the place, doing high fives to everybody. It was adorable. It was really nice to see her confidence build and to see her shine. It was just such a beautiful thing. It reminded me of seeing my own girls, at that age.
You were crying every time.
I did. I was just. Yeah, I was so happy for her.
I'm a little.
I can't even now. Like I'm like, yeah. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah. So what they do is when they get a first down, Mary blows the horn, a whistle, and everybody else bursts down. And after a touchdown, the little girl would do the BILLS, and everybody did that. They played the Bills song. Everybody's ringing these bells. Like it's fucking mayhem.
Bedlam.
There's definitely videos on my wall, but I don't have the patience today to post videos.
Yeah, to be honest with you. It's Monday. These people don't want to listen.
And I had a whole bunch of videos I pulled out this morning because I was insomniac, but I'm just not focused.
I'm still a little hoarse from yelling. My boy Tre'Davious intercepted a pass, and he had.
There were a few interceptions.
Intercepted once this year. So, yeah, there was 4 interceptions, and one was run back for a touchdown. So there was their defense played unbelievably. Their offense played pretty good. They can play better, and they're playing the Dolphins next week, who scored 70 points yesterday. Like. It's kind of ridiculous. So
the Dolphins did quite well.
Yeah, the Dolphins.
Who did they play?
They played the Broncos,
the Broncos suck?
Yeah, they kind of are on like, yeah. They shouldn't suck because they got some good people, but then they spent all their money on those good people, and now I guess they're not.
And what's going on with Aaron Rodgers?
Aaron Rodgers is out for the year. He's probably doing ayahuasca and stuff and trying to rehab his little Achilles, but he'll be. He says he'll be back next year, but. I don't know.
He doesn't get paid if he doesn't play, right?
Yeah, he gets paid if he doesn't play. The teams have all these insurance.
I thought the NFL people didn't get paid if they didn't play.
Depends what happens to you, and depends on your contract, and things like that.
Breathing
that's
is
what
hard.
happens when you lick
I don't even know
a Venus flytrap.
Tracy says I didn't lick the Venus flytrap.
Said the fan of the guy who played till he was 43.
Read the comments out before. She says Aaron Rodgers needs to retire. Doug, I don't know why you have to throw shade at our biggest supporter, Tracy. I know that you don't like the Patriots.
It's a friendly rivalry.
Listen, Tom Brady, as much as I do not enjoy him as a person, I do find that he was able to perform well into his age. But to your point, the way he plays is very different than the way Josh Allen played. And I'm not a football fan, but what Tom Brady does is he gets the ball and he just hucks it. Whereas
cowers in the corner.
Josh Allen will really get into he'll jump over people and shit. They're teaching him how to slide now because they don't want him to jump and get hurt.
Pay attention.
Yeah, I do pay attention. I know the things about football against my will. So it's hard to not love Josh Allen. And if you spend a day with the Bills and Mafia, it's hard to not hate them. love them. But I'm telling you, if you say that you don't care who wins, they're going to fucking turn on you. I thought my car was going to.
That's where the mafia thing comes in.
Yeah, they break.
We'll
tables.
shoot you right in the eye.
I don't even know. Like, does the restaurant have to have extra table insurance because the Bills Mafia isn't at his house?
I haven't seen anybody. I think everybody's been super respectful.
No, they have, but it's a thing in the Bills Mafia that they jump on tables.
We know where to go to do that or whatever. So cover somebody in mustard.
Trey says my second to Brady is Mahomes.
Mahomes is a talented MF.
Patrick Mahomes, plays for
the Chiefs.
Yeah, he's the one with the hair.
Yeah.
But the Chiefs, he's losing it. But right now, Travis Kelce with his whole
he's distracted.
Taylor Swift of it all.
He wasn't distracted yesterday because he scored a touchdown. But
I guess Mahomes was trying to get him the ball because he wanted him to have his little score in there. I think there's a lot of people that believe that football is scripted, and I am one of them. And I believe that this show is not scripted. Sometimes we have notes at best. It's not scripted. And if y'all have ever been here on a night where we just don't know what the fuck to talk about, you'll know why. But it eventually leads back to the Crisco disco, butt plugs, epileptic lesbian sex fits, and proper use of lubrication.
What you were mentioning, Tom Brady, somebody referred to him as Mr. Plastic Surgery. I lost it.
I don't know.
I couldn't stop laughing. That was really funny.
Trey says he is very talented. I don't know how talented these people are because again, I think that
Mahomes is very, very, very talented.
Maybe more ways than one.
Yeah, that's right.
He
Taylor
scored a touchdown. So I don't know, but I still think that the whole thing is a dramatic representation of a sport. That it is much like professional wrestling. That it is all very fucking scripted. That's my opinion. But I do enjoy the time with the Bills Mafia. I have gotten myself invested in it. It's like fucking Big Brother in fucking Disney World. It's things that go contrary to my belief as a person because you know how I like to keep things real. But there's something I do enjoy about it. It's like a guilty pleasure. It's becoming my guilty pleasure. But I can't spend all day watching football or staring at my fucking phone. But I do like spending time with the Bills Mafia. And I like spending time with you. But when we were in Costco afterward and you were still looking at your phone, I wanted to fucking kill you.
There was bonus coverage of the Ravens game in overtime. I gotta. That's the AFC.
But your wife sacrificed the entire Sunday to do Bill's stuff with you, and now we're in Costco trying to run errands, and I want to get it done because I'm in pain, and you're on your fucking phone.
That was probably less than considerate of me. But overtime is like crack cocaine.
Okay, well then maybe we don't go to the games anymore. I don't know what to say. Because that's a big sacrifice on my behalf.
No, I understand.
So anyway, we did that, and then we went to Costco and did the grocery shopping again.
Part of it.
Yeah, because you can't get everything at Costco. So actually now we get most everything at Costco, some things at Trader Joe's, and then midweek Doug runs to Publix usually. And he didn't run to Publix to buy us a lottery ticket tonight or groceries.
So we're not buying that island.
We're not buying the island tomorrow.
Not tomorrow. Maybe later.
Wednesday. There's another drawing on Wednesday.
Well,
so maybe we'll.
I don't want to wish any ill will on anybody, but hopefully nobody wins it, and then we're back in.
It's not ill will to say nobody wins it. It's just saying that you want it to be available for yourself.
Millions of people that are going to play this.
Yes, but how is that wishing them ill will? You're like, oh, okay, I want all these people to die so that I can win it. No, that would be wishing ill will. If you're like,
well, I'm wishing that they lose it. At least one more drawing.
Oh my God.
Negative.
You're not wishing that they lose it. You're hoping that we win it. There's a very big difference between the two. So we did trade. So we did Costco. There was nothing exciting at Costco this week, was there? There was a little traffic.
Yeah.
So in the store, it was very busy, and there was. I was walking through a group, like there was like three of us like kind of crossing paths at the same time, and this guy goes, interception. I go, we had a couple of good ones today. Doug goes, I don't think they're talking to you. I don't give a fuck if they're talking to me. I will talk to a light post. Why does he have to fucking rain on my parade? Oh, so in between, like, look at the phone while I'm doing the shopping.
That was only in the snack section.
They're not talking to you. It was not just in the snack section. It happened three times. In the snack section. I chastised. No.
It was the Christmas stuff.
It happened 3 times, Doug. It happened 3 fucking times in the store.
It's done now. What's done is done. I can't go back and change my behavior. I see it looking at me.
I'm not amused by it. I'm not amused by it. Like when I tell you do something that bothers me.
What did I say? I can't go back and change my behavior.
You could say, let me help you with something. You could just be like, You know what, Stacey? I was really inconsiderate of me. I'm sorry.
I believe I had already said that. You rewind the tape, you'll see that I was very considerate.
You sound so sincere and apologetic.
You're yelling at me for something that I didn't say, that I had already said.
So yelling.
Well, there's bickering. I said that was inconsiderate.
So I can't voice my feelings. All right. There you go. Trace goes, that island house was nice, right? I'd like to look more at it, but it was cool as shit. And I would like to live on an island. Trace says, it's my birthday episode, by the way, 113, which means it's a great episode. Marital hate. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of bickering today, apparently. I wasn't part of the plan, but we don't ever have a plan.
It's hot and muggy.
It is muggy as shit. And you guys missed, we had a power outage. We had lightning, rain sideways.
We're like the mailmen. Well, dark of night, we come.
Neither rain nor sleet or snow, we will be here.
Tom
Millmore needs to go to Costco. Tom, fly down. We'll take you to Costco. We'll take you for a fancy Costco meal. We'll bring home Costco food and cook it for you.
Big thing of pimento cheese.
We have pimento cheese in the fridge right now. So I actually told Nolan I would send him some Costco because his birthday's coming up. I did send him 2 little gifts. Can't tell you what they were yet.
No, because he could be watching.
Hopefully,
should we send something to Tom?
No,
like in lieu of going to Costco. I don't know if there's a Costco.
First of all, we don't have any money. Maybe we already sent Tom something.
Yeah,
a hand-painted flamingo.
Yeah, Tom.
Trace says it's cold up here. 60 degrees. I don't even know how you would live like
60
that.
60 degrees.
I'm dripping with sweat right now. I don't know. Let me check the weather.
It was crazy hot today. It was in the 90s or low 90s, and it was mega.
It's currently 60 in Scituate. It's windy.
Oh.
And it's going to be raining, by the way, overnight. That's Scituate, not Rockland. And then it's currently 77 in Cape Coral. It was a high of 91 today, a low of 73. I feel like I'm fucking dying. It's like 10,000 degrees. I'd like to know what the forecast is. So tomorrow it's going to be 90, Wednesday 87, 86, 88, 87, 88, 88, 84, 84.
And a good chance of rain each day.
Yeah, we always get like an afternoon shower, which is
good because then I can do the radar.
Trace says it's nipples out weather. I generally keep my nipples out at all times, Trace. You would know this.
She has them on a remote.
Did you see them when we had dinner together? Did you just see them like right through my tank top? What? What?
First the roast beef and now.
Yeah, okay. Tom says, I have a Costco down the road. I like their clothes. Doug has a pair of shorts from Costco.
Do I have 3 pairs of shorts and swim trunks from them?
They're $12.99 for shorts at Costco.
For shorts, oh yeah.
I have a hard time finding things that fit me at Costco. I did buy one of those skirt things, but I'm a little too fat for it, so it's gonna have to wait a little while. So that was Costco. So was there anything? Oh, we ran into Lucas. Shout out to Lucas at T-Mobile.
Lucas. He lives on the second floor.
We switched from I like to slut it up with the cell phone companies. We switched from Verizon to I originally had Sprint, then I switched to AT&T when AT&T had the iPhone. Then I switched over to Verizon. Then we just switched to T-Mobile. When we switched to T-Mobile,
I have a bar. I don't know if that's good or bad. But
I don't know. But we switched from T-Mobile through Costco specifically. We got $500 in gift cards for switching 2 lines over. $575 in gift cards. 2 months service for free, and 2 new iPhones, and we saved $50 a month on our bill. Yeah. So it wasn't such a bad deal. So you go see Lucas at Costco in Fort Myers. He's a good kid. We really like Jessica, but she's not there anymore, and I no longer have her contact information. So go see him. And then Trey says that they were happy little nipples. I'd like to think so. They're kind of like the size of gumdrops, though. So I don't know if they're little, but what are you gonna do? That's right. And gumdrops and roast beef up in this bitch. Literally, this bitch. Tom says many things. Like every stitch I wear except for cheap suits.
Where do you get your cheap suits? Because
Amazon. No, you got an awesome suit.
I got a purple suit. Well, I think Tom has a purple suit.
You should put that purple suit on and come out and model it for everyone.
He's got his rock and roll suit.
That suit looks amazing on him.
Yeah, that's a good suit.
It was $60.
I look like Steve Harvey on.
He looks amazing.
On Family Feud.
Tracy is laughing her ass off, which is good. I gotta find Doug a Bills tracksuit. His birthday's coming up, so we gotta get him a Bills tracksuit.
But I don't know about the tracksuit because it's gonna be hot.
Well, we need one that's breathable fabric.
Maybe I just go
because like all the landscapers here, they come in and they're wearing full clothes from head to toe because they wear moisture wicking clothing.
I don't like the feel of that. It's creepy.
I don't know. In any case,
after that, we went to Trader Joe's and we saw the checkout girl that.
Well, I want to back up. Trader Joe's, still with the pumpkin stuff. I accidentally bought the overnight pumpkin mask. I was so excited about it. has fragrance and I can't wear it, so I'm gonna give it to my little neighbor.
Now, when I think of pumpkin mask, I think that you put it on and you have triangle eyes and a jack-o'-lantern face. Yeah,
I have that actually. That other mask from it's from Urban Skin RX, and they call themselves the melanin experts, which makes me think it's not for me, but I love their pumpkin
culturally
2-in-1 score. It's
face
scrub
mask.
And mask. It's a scrub you put on
Scrub
and then
and
you leave
a
it, and it's a mask, and I love it.
Frask.
There's no
fask.
There's no F involved in scrub or mask. Why are you putting an F?
No, there is an in scrub.
Where's the F in scrub?
I said there's an R in scrub. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but you started with an F.
Yeah, because it's a facial scrub thing.
Branding expert right there.
Yeah, well.
So I'm
punchy.
So the body scrub from Trader Joe's, amazing. I bought like 6 of them. The pumpkin one, it smells like brown sugar, and we got a lot of the pumpkin fall stuff.
You did.
And
they had a nice pumpkin fall harvest soup,
which we got. Tom said I have a silver and black and light blue, 100 each on overstock.com. No, Tom.
That's
$70.
It's
$70, and they're available in every color. I'll have to find you the link. Remind me. Trey says, "Oh boy," I don't know what she's saying "oh boy" about, but I'm glad she's.
Although, Tom, I've seen Tom suits on the internet. They're good suits.
Yeah, but your purple suit is amazing, and they have it. It's available in a bevy of colors. It was only $70, and it fit like a glove.
I think it's from China.
Okay, everything in this house is from China, unfortunately.
It's made of human hair.
Could be made of human flesh for all I care.
Child skin.
So finally, we got all of our little grocery items. Although there's certain things that we just can't seem to find. If you have any organic ricotta cheese, we would love it.
Can't find it.
What else are we looking for? Don't buy steak at Trader Joe's. We've gone it like 3 times. It's just a bad cut.
Hasn't been good.
Not good. And Costco doesn't sell steak, so we have to go to Publix for that. So we get to the checkout. I forgot her name. Do you remember it off the top of your head? Cassandra?
I don't remember. Alicia? I can't remember. I'm sorry. Tamara.
I am so sorry. If you're here, chime in. Adorable young girl told her, do not watch the podcast.
Teresa.
You are not old enough. She's 17. You are not old enough to watch the podcast. And she goes, how was your trip to Boston? And she's trying to like surprise us, but I figure everybody knows every detail of my life. So she's like, I watched the podcast. I'm like, oh, and she got a cat. Cat is adorable.
Cat's cute.
Cat's name is Woody, not named after Woody Harrelson, named after Woody in Toy Story, which is just more proof.
Better than Woody Allen.
The fact that she's old enough to name her cat after Woody from Toy Story,
means that she can work there legally.
Well, it means that she's not old enough to watch this podcast because we talk about things like
fisting with a Crisco and things of that nature.
The things we talk about, the things. Trey says, "Oh boy," and Tom says they are very well manufactured. Well, these are too. Just saying, we're gonna have a suit fight. Let's have the battle of the suits. Bring your suit down, and we'll have the battle of the suits.
Tom's a rock star. I can't battle with Tom. I ain't battling no Tom.
Tracy says, I was thinking of Woody Woodpecker. Again, we got a generation gap going on here because this kid was like 12.
And Tom says, and we all call it a Woody.
Well, there you go. I couldn't even say that, but I thought about it. Like I think about all kinds of horrifying dick things pretty much 24 hours a day. So I was backing up to do something. This guy was walking by. Doug's like, get out of this guy's way. So I like back up and I look. There's a very tall, very handsome black man. He had baby dreads, new dreads.
Yes, he did.
Just new baby dreads. You call them baby dreads because they're not really locked up yet. And that's
dread lingo.
I'm like, stopped dead in my tracks. I'm like, oh my God, you have the most beautiful eyes. And he did. He was like a whole lot of man, but like 12 years old. What are you going to do with that? So anyway, we went outside and the Trader Joe's clerks are trying to hold the umbrella for us and it's barely sprinkling. I'm like, I don't even have doors on my Jeep. It's barely sprinkling. Like, what are you talking about? And as I said at Costco, as I walked out into the rain, I said, it'll break the heat for this middle-aged woman as she goes through a hot flash. And I got the side eye.
You got the side eye from this woman. And I'm like, oh, of all people that would enjoy that type of humor would be this lady who's of
because some women don't think some women think that you shouldn't talk about going through menopause, or maybe she doesn't think I'm old enough to go through menopause. I don't know, but when you have your fucking shit removed, that's what happens.
When you have your shit removed.
Yeah, I had an ovary removed in 200012.
Did you keep it in a jar?
No, they didn't.
Until science catches up with it and puts it back?
It's not going to catch up with
it.
Polycystic ovarian syndrome.
Blah, blah, blah.
Tracy, thank you for making light of an issue that causes
of all the things.
Hang on a second. Thank you for making light of an issue that caused me tremendous pain and causes many women to be infertile. You insensitive fuck. Jesus, I'm so sorry, you guys.
Just show me the baby. Don't tell me about the paints.
Yeah, but some people can't have babies because of... I'm so sorry.
I thought you were going to hit me.
He's a fucking idiot, and I should hit him. But there's witnesses,
you know what? There's
so I'm going to have to wait
serious
till after the podcast.
There's no serious
thing. He's going to put this down his pants while he sleeps. Biting like a teeth movie. Tom says dreadful. I don't know what he's saying is dreadful, but here it is.
Probably this podcast.
Oh, the guy. Yeah, and the guy with the dreads, and I have the dreads, and we're dreadful. So anyway, the guy is trying to hold the thing, and this young man, the one with the ridiculous eyes, like these eyes were crazy, like tiger eyes, like amazing. He was very, very well mannered, and like I couldn't say anything bad about the kid. And so this other young man that worked at Trader Joe's offers to hold the umbrella for him. He's like, no, hold it for her. And I'm like, no, I'm going out in the rain. And so as we were walking back to our cars, we walked with the young man. He had these brand new looking sneakers on, because that's what the kids do. They wear their sneakers like they keep them perfect. And we're walking through this massive puddle, and I'm like, oh my God, you're walking your beautiful sneakers. He's like, oh, these are old. Old? Would you just walk out of Dick's? They look brand new. And then he had a fancy car and everything. I was like, wow, this kid's living the dream.
I think you just thought that he was not going to be, he's driving a jalopy and not of means.
No, I don't know that he's of means or isn't of means, but it was a banging car. Like, I didn't know what he was going to drive. I had no way of knowing, but I know that I know this. It made me feel uncomfortable. I'm going to tell you why it made me feel uncomfortable. He was fine, like fine, and way too young for me to be looking at. So, young man, please go to your room until I stop having warm feelings in my groin. Thank you.
Nice. Speaking of warm feelings in your groin, Tom asked one.
By the way, he was at least in his 20s, like, but still, like.
Tom wants us to hear how his doctor describes his roids.
Oh yes, please tell us how your doctor describes your roids. We would like to hear more about that. And while you type, we're going to hear Donna's comment. I'm coming to see you. Yay! Y'all, Donna coming on the podcast will be a sight to be seen.
I think we have to have some legal look at, because she says some crazy stuff that could incriminate us.
You think I'm crazy? Wait till you meet Donna. And Tom says beefy. Oh, that's nice.
That's his. He really described your roids as beefy,
like a Costco beef hot dog.
Oh,
is that what they're made of? Is that why they're so cheap? They're made of Tom Milmore's hemorrhoids.
Yeah, nice work.
Dude, I'm sorry. This is why people should never watch this podcast. What the fuck is wrong with us?
Yeah, well, it's mainly you.
Donna says no podcast for me.
Oh, wait. What? Live Donna, so excited. Your fans have spoken.
She's saying no podcast. She has to podcast. Tom says it was a lady doctor.
That's even better. All right,
let me ask you a question.
Yes.
By the way,
maybe we should ask Tom the question, because I think you're going to ask me.
No.
What if I had a lady doctor that looked at my roids?
No, I have so many. So I'm Tom Milmore.
Yes.
And I have beefy hemorrhoids.
Yes.
Okay. And so
like Dinty Moore
sticking out of my butt.
Yeah.
Could I use them to have sex with someone?
Could you use them like a little nub?
You take your like little nub.
Oh yeah, you could do something like that. Yeah. This is really unbecoming right here.
Freaking no. There's something very wrong with me. I'm so sorry, you guys. And I'm gonna tell you,
Tom, you have new suggestions about how to use your beefy.
Try it, or sell it to Costco for hot dogs. Donna says nope. I don't know if she's saying nope to going on the podcast or what, but I think you should come on. Trey says, so roast beef vaginas and beefy roids. Yeah, and I have gumdrop nipples.
That sounds like a Bob Dylan album.
Oh, Tom says you can.
He says you can do it.
Yeah. Could you send us a video of that, please?
No, I don't want a video of that.
Send it to me. maritalheat@gmail.com. Trey says, best laughing my ass off visual ever. I thought so. I think we're fucking hilarious. Or at least mostly me.
I've been working on a visual the whole show, because there was a lady here in Florida that they found an alligator with a lady sticking out of its mouth, and I stuck this hair tie in this fake alligator, and I was thinking that they killed
the alligator. I don't know why. It's like a 16-footer, and it had
they identified. I feel terrible. Some lady, like, I don't know if she died from the alligator or if somebody did a little something and threw her in there, and whatever.
I'd like to know the full story on that. I haven't really been following. The other one is that there was a train that hit a car and 6 people died. 3 of them were kids.
Oh, that's terrible. Why do you bring that up and
not
harsh my
well, I think that we should all be very grateful, and of course that's something we do at the end of the show is we talk about gratitude. We are getting there, because we've been trying to do shorter podcasts lately.
We have,
but I think, what do you guys think about doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 p.m. 1 hour? Let us know. Trey says, well, now there's good greater jerky is what she meant to say. She said Hurley, but we knew what she meant. And Tom said, Doug got gator jerky at one point. Did you eat it?
No, I don't like to eat reptile.
We had gator at
we had the gator. Yeah,
Boathouse.
It was okay.
It tastes like
it was good. Chicken.
Anything else, but they just deep fry it. You deep fry everything.
You deep fried anything, it tastes about the same.
Tom says there's a prolapse category on Zamster. Okay.
What is Zamster, Tom?
Sounds like kind of sex sounds like a sex website for degenerates.
I'm going.
Why are we not?
Are there hamsters on there? Because I'm
probably people putting hamsters up their butt. Tracy says gator jerky is delicious. She corrected her spelling error. Because these phones kind of get away from us. Okay, it is balls hot out here. I'm like literally dripping with sweat. I do want to jump in the pool, and I'm glad that you're laughing.
Well, it is a site apparently. I did not know.
We will be checking that out on the big screen tonight. Thank you, Tom, for the porn.
I'm going to be looking for the prolapse.
We'll be looking at. I only like freaky porn.
Prolapse power bottom.
Don't category. Watch the Vern Troyer sex type, but do watch spider porn. Spider porn is strangely erotic.
She watched the spider porn once, and that's all we ever hear.
Gets me going. It gets me going. But the Vern Troyer sex tape, no bueno.
No bueno.
So anyway, we left there. We came home. I don't even remember what we did after that, but I woke up. We came home. We just chilled out mostly. You put the groceries away. You cooked food.
And I cooked food.
It wasn't an hour.
It was a long time.
Okay, but hear me out. I'm trying to explain this to you, and it's something I like to explain to everybody, is if you go into something with the attitude of this situation sucks, it's going to suck. If you go in complaining, it's going to suck. As a matter of fact, they talked about how people's perception of how they slept is actually more important than how they slept, because if they believe that they slept poorly, they will feel tired all day. Whereas, which is why I always say to Doug, actually, you were just snoring, because all the time he's like, I slept for shit. I didn't sleep at all. I'm like, literally, you were just snoring. 30 seconds ago, you were snoring.
I was sleeping. What do I know? On the way home, we got a little soaked, but there was a double rainbow as we went over the bridge.
It was cool how it landed on the water.
It was like you could see the water move behind it, so it was between the water and us, which was really cool.
But we need to pull things up on the screen and not show our phone on the screen.
It's a Monday. Seconds. These people get what they get.
Maybe. So I woke up. Tom said, Trey says, I'm grateful for you guys and the great laughs. I'm grateful for you.
I'm grateful for
Tom's we can make you laugh. Well, it's because he's going to fuck you in the ass with them. It's like fall up here. Maybe. And Trey says, somewhere over the rainbow. Yeah. Somewhere over the rainbow. That was a midpoint bridge.
Keep the wet and the cold up there. I've heard it's, well, you had was it the Ophelia storm, or what was that thing that
about a little cold right now? It's a little too sticky for me.
Right here? Right now,
yeah, right here, right now. Like Jesus Jones
said. It is a little sticky.
And I don't mean in my parts, although they might be. I don't know. So anyway, I was going to tell the people the story of this morning waking up at 2:30 with agonizing stomach pain and not being in good shape, and went into the living room for several hours. As you guys know, I drive my neighbor to work, and I was not in any shape. I was trying not to take pain meds so I could drive her to work. And I, 2.5 hours later, finally broke down and took some pain meds and texted her and said, hey, I just can't drive you today. And, which is fine. I don't know if she got her Uber, her spouse drove her, or what happened, but I was not the one to drive her. So I feel bad for that. But sometimes you got to put yourself care first. And so I took cannabis oil. I put Digestin on my belly. I took an Alka-Seltzer Gold because Doug heard me at 5:30 and got up and helped me for a few minutes. So I took Digestin. I took Alka-Seltzer Gold. I took cannabis oil. I took turmeric. I massaged my stomach. None of that worked. I got in the tub with some boron and some Epsom salts, and I took a lovely nap.
And we call that a Whitney Houston.
Well, yes, I did not die, but when I fell asleep in the bathtub, I had my feet up on the front wall, my arms up on the sides, and I woke up at one point, and I'm like, I'm in my recliner. I am not in my recliner. And I'm like, I'm probably going to drown. If Doug found out about this, he'd get mad and say, I'm going to drown in the bathtub. I should probably not go back to sleep, but I'm going to do it anyway. And I did it. And I woke up again and I'm like, if I do this, I'm probably going to die in the bathtub. That's going to make Doug really mad, but I don't really care if I die today. So I'm going to sleep. And then the third time I got up and went in the guest room. So
I went back to bed and fell asleep, and I had a dream that your kidney was really swollen, and it was like almost like a bar of Irish Spring under her skin. It was like that big. It was like,
no, I don't know what's going on.
And that was causing your problem.
I just don't feel good, and I'm sure I've got parasites, and I've got to figure out how to fucking get rid of them. But so I was not in good shape today. I was up all morning, and then I went to sleep till like 10. You made me a little breakfast.
Yeah, I did.
And then I went to sleep again till like 3.
Yeah, you were out for a while.
And then Doug made us a lovely dinner. So it was great. And then so you made us a lovely dinner, and then we did
and then
the podcast.
Our new thing is I got the decanter and the nitrous oxide and some cream, and I made whipped cream and strawberries for dessert. And I did not. I restrained myself from doing one of the whippets as a party drug.
I don't care what you do once you get your blood pressure down. Then you can do all the fucking party drugs you want. You can do blow for all I care. We can get you some crack. So anyway, it's frustrating because yesterday I felt, I was not feeling great. On Saturday, I didn't feel good, but I focused on Doug and I focused on dealing with the cars, and then I rested. Sunday, I really pushed myself, and I forced myself to rest when I got home. This morning, I had no choice but to rest. And I have all kinds of stuff that I want to get done that I'm not getting done. And that's kind of the bitch of a chronic illness. Is like you can feel great one minute and shitty the next. Or you always feel kind of shitty, but you can push through it sometimes, and sometimes you can't. Sometimes you have to force yourself to take a break. It fucking sucks.
It's the great
take care of yourself.
Conundrum.
Take care of yourself. Ask yourself twice before you take any recommendation from your doctor. Medical error and or prescription drug overdoses are the 3rd leading cause of death in the United States.
Oh, and don't ever take any medical advice from me.
I would not advise taking medical advice from Doug, but I would advise is taking care of yourself, because without your health, you have nothing. There are a couple more comments. We need a Doug rendition of Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Which is funny.
Well, it's funny that you should say that, because I got a text message from somebody who never talks to me asking for my husband to record a song and videotape it and send it to her.
What am I?
What is he, a fucking
Jukebox?
train pony? Like, send money.
Pony.
Send money. You send some money. Y'all send some money, and Doug will do a song for you.
No, don't send any money.
That's not the point. The point is that your time is valuable.
My time is money.
People that are not our friends do not get to make fucking random requests from you like you're a fucking trained pony. If they pay money, they can.
Yeah. 20 grand. I'll make a little song for you.
But Trace, we do love you. So remind us when your birthday's coming up. Maybe we'll get you that. Trace says weird. Dude, it's such a story.
Tracy's weird.
There's a lot more to that story. Anyway, it is.
She doesn't even like men.
It's 9:03. It's hot as fuck. I'm tired as fuck.
Yeah.
I slept all day. I took cannabis. We stopped doing the fuck meter, and I don't know why, because the fuck meter is pretty cool. But I'm just really grateful for all the people that so gratitude. I'm really grateful for all the people that support the podcast.
Yeah, grateful for the Bills backers thing. That was
grateful for the Bills backers. I'm really grateful for Cheryl for sitting with us and taking pity on us.
Grateful for our mobile mechanic Tony.
Oh, so grateful for Tony and his sidekick.
I don't remember his name.
I don't either. But he likes Dr. Pepper, I'll tell you that much.
No, he's a good guy.
Nice guys. They did a fantastic job. Couldn't be more grateful. Please support their business. I'm grateful for all my friends who checked on me today. I'm grateful my friend Donna is coming. I'm grateful that Tom Milmore seems to have his hemorrhoids.
Well, he knows what to do with them.
Hemorrhoids.
Yeah,
and
he's
secure
his.
It's important to be comfortable with your hemorrhoid hood. The roids in the hood are always hard. Talking smack will pull your card. Knowing nothing in life but to be legit. Don't quote me, boy, because I ain't saying shit. In any case, if you don't know that reference, there's something very wrong with you.
Not a lot of people.
Donna says, Trace says, night, guys. Donna says, go Pats. I want to hear more gratitude out of you guys. And I'm not hearing it.
I'm grateful I wasn't eaten by an alligator.
I'm grateful you weren't eaten by an alligator. 2 of my friends this weekend, I won't name names because in case they're not keeping it public, were in the hospital this weekend, and they're both doing at least a little better, and they have a little direction. I don't know how helpful the hospital was for them, but I'm glad that they're doing a little bit better. And I am grateful that you got up and helped me this morning. I'm very thankful for cannabis oil. I'm thankful for my bathtub. I'm thankful for the air conditioning we're about to go back into. I'm grateful our power outage was very brief.
It was very brief.
And I'm
glad that the house did not get hit. I'm grateful the house did not get hit by lightning.
I'm grateful for all the wonderful things to come in our lives. And I'm grateful for the week ahead of us, even if it didn't start out the way I wanted it to.
It'll get better.
Yesterday was good.
It'll get better.
Today will be better. Tomorrow will be better than today, and the next day, and so forth. So love you guys. Oh, Trace says something. She says, fantastic. I'm grateful for working from. What the fuck is that?
Something's running around up there. Did you guys hear that?
He just ran all the way over there. I think
it's a monkey. Skunk ape. They ran over the top.
I watched something go there and then run across the thing. Do you think palm rats are trying to get in the roof again?
Don't know. That was heavier than a rat. That was like a monkey. It could have been like a coon or something.
Whatever it was.
I don't know if you guys heard it. It was like. We should rewind that. We have. It could be crypto. It could be a creature. It could be skunk ape.
Donna says, I'm grateful for good friends. I'm grateful for good friends. Trace says, I'm grateful for the chiropractor tomorrow. I wish my chiropractor were closer for you, but I'm glad you guys are friends. Trace said, I heard it. Yeah, I don't know what it was.
That was sizable.
We might have to watch that again because I'm pretty sure it went like that and then across.
It's still over there. It's waiting to maybe that's the alligator that's going to
I'm just worried something's going to go in the attic again. I don't know. Anyway, we're grateful for you guys.
And we're grateful for having new friends on the roof.
That we'll have to rewind it. We haven't been backing up episodes. We need to do that badly because we only get 50 at a time. Anyway, we love you guys and we appreciate you. And right now we're planning to see you tomorrow, but I really want to know, how would Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9 p.m. work for you guys? Because we may shift the schedule. And Ann says, I heard
she'll be higher at 9.
Trace says, love y'all. I will be higher at 9, but right now I'm hoping I can just make a poo-poo. Now you know.
That's nice.
Donna says aliens. I don't think it's aliens. Love you, but it could be. You never know. And could be Bigfoot. Could be anything. Anyway, you guys have a great. It could be that. It could be anything. I almost said something really bad, and I'm going to stop myself. All right. Have a great night, everybody. We love you. Talk to you soon. Bye.